Hey, what's up everybody? It is been a long time since I've done a video like this, done a day in the life. I'll be honest with you, and we're going to get into some of the reasons why, but one reason was I was trying to avoid doing a video in my car, but it seems like the only time I think of doing a video is when I'm in my car, so it just happens to be the best time to do that. It's also been a long time because, I'll be honest with you, I have been in I've been in a place that no new real estate agent should be in, okay? No new entrepreneur should be in, and that is when you're in a situation where you have to choose between success for your family or starvation for your family, okay? And you also have to be willing to recognize your own mental state. So now, yes, you hear a lot of great stories about entrepreneurs and successful people that persevered through the times of living paycheck to paycheck, barely paying their bills, and then finding success and becoming uber rich. You see that all the time. And yet, the only reason that I drug out, because we ran out of money a long time ago in our savings, and the only reason I drug out this, sticking to real estate full time and not looking for another means of real income other than this paper route, which barely pays enough to help us out. It definitely doesn't contribute to any kind of savings account or getting ahead. The only reason I put it off was for that very notion that any minute now I'm going to have a breakthrough and the deals are going to start coming in. People are going to start being interested in me and using me for their business. My friends are going to wake up and start sending me referrals, and things are going to turn around. And it didn't happen. And as time went on, I got more discouraged and I took less action. And that's the biggest reason that I probably didn't find success or haven't found success yet in real estate, is because I got discouraged. I got stressed about money. I saw our bank account. We barely would keep, I'll put it this way. I started into real estate with a nice fat savings account, okay? Right now, we probably barely have $80 in our savings account. All right, and that hurts. That hurts to know that anything, a blown tire, a leaky head gasket, an illness, a broken bone, we would be in a financial disaster. And with that being said, I made a decision to get a job. Okay, I made a decision to go ahead and get myself a full-time job. And that full-time job is actually with the Knox County Sheriff's Department. That's right. I'm going to be a correctional officer for the Knox County Sheriff's Department. As much as you guys see me rail against cops, you're like, what are you, and the prison system. But you know what? It's something I've always wanted to do, and it's not that I hate cops or I hate the idea of prisons, but I do think there needs to be reform. And what better way to try to change the thoughts and minds of people, both public and in law enforcement, than by being part of that. Not only that, I've always wanted to be a cop. I'll be quite honest with you. That's why else would I join, a guy like me, a liberal progressive, join the Marine Corps, if I didn't have a part of me that enjoyed being the good guy. So anyway, I'm joining the Sheriff's Department. I start training next Monday. And so this is actually my second to last night doing paper route. And I'm so excited about that. I'm so freaking excited to be done with this paper route. It sucks every night getting up at 12:30, 1 a.m. to deliver papers, to go home at 6, 7, and try to live a life. It's freaking hard. It's like I never figured out a sleep pattern, which is another thing that really hurt my business. I had so much going against me. I had a shitty third shift job that barely brought in enough money, which forced me to try to make full-time income in real estate, but I had a really hard time working a full-time job as a real estate agent, and treating it like a full-time job. And on top of that, I'm getting discouraged. I feel like I'm having second thoughts. I'm thinking I'm no good at this. There's something I'm not doing right, and I can't figure it out because people just don't want to do business with me. And the truth is, more likely, I haven't done it long enough to get better at it. I don't do it consistently enough to critique myself and to improve. And I haven't gotten enough business under my belt to convince people in social media and my friends and family to use me for business, and things like that. So I'm thinking with a clear head. I know reasons that I haven't found success yet, but the fact of the matter is I'm not there yet. So with that being said, I am definitely starting a job next week. It's going to have some crazy hours because it's a correctional officer. There are going to be third shifts, there are going to be first shifts, day shifts, evening shifts, but I'm still going to continue to do real estate. I am not giving up on this real estate. And as soon as I figure out my schedule, I'm going to sit down with my coach, Colette, over at Keller Williams, and we're going to figure out some kind of accountability so that she can make sure that I'm at least doing real estate a few days a week. I don't plan to do it every day, okay? I'm going to have a life, but I've got to figure out a schedule to make phone calls, to try to drum up new business, and my goal is 1 transaction a month. So if you're out there watching and you know anyone that needs to do real estate, I'm just looking for 1 transaction a month, and with just one transaction going on, that is plenty of time for me to give that person all of the attention to make sure things go well. And you don't have to. Let me tell you something. I was in the process of closing 2 transactions, okay, at the same time, and trying to find new business, and I've still found myself plenty of free time. So it's not like 1 transaction takes up that much of your attention, okay? The process takes care of itself, so trust in that. Anyway, where I was going with this video, I don't know. I guess I just wanted to catch you guys up with my situation. So again, correctional officer, I'm going to be wearing a Knox County uniform. I'm going to have to shave this off, which I really, 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 really don't want to do, because I think I look horrible without a beard, but you guys will see this soon, and you can tell me what you think. I know my wife's not excited about it, but hopefully she loves me anyway. And my daughter probably won't recognize me, even though it's not even that much facial hair, but you guys will be astounded at the difference with it on and off. But anyway, so I start training next Monday, still doing real estate part-time, still got plans to come back to make a lifestyle for my family using real estate, and hopefully if the sheriff's department is something that right now I'm looking at it as short-term, a few years, build that savings account back up so I can get back into real estate full-time. If I end up loving it, I'll continue to do real estate part-time, and use the money to create wealth and invest it in the future for my family. So please, guys, support me. Go to my Facebook page, like it. Check me out on YouTube, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And if you know anybody looking to do business, okay, look, guys, I don't know at what point in my life you knew me, and there may be some mistrust there, but we all change. We're all not the same people that we used to be. I know I was somewhat of a juvenile delinquent before, and I know that I can sometimes be a little wishy-washy with personal stuff in life, okay? But when it comes to business, and when it comes to real estate, and when it comes to making sure there's food on my family's table, and that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure that they're good, I am not going to let those things fall. I'm going to put 100% effort into making sure the customers are happy, so that they tell other people about me, so that they come back and do business with me again, and that the deal falls through so that I can contribute to my family. So with that being said, guys, congratulate me if you want, whatever the case may be. I'm excited to finally have something consistent and to put food on the table, so that my wife isn't the one carrying us. And up to now, guys, if you have been supportive, thank you so much. Thanks for watching me on this journey. It's not over yet. I'll catch you guys later.